welcome back to T Mike's React. Today we got some of the craziest videos to end this year off on. So without any further ado, we gonna get into these videos, y'all.
So I know that y'all would not believe this unless I showed proof and y'all actually saw it for your own eyes. So today there was an earthquake in Greece, and then you felt it in parts of Turkey and in Egypt. And it was a magnitude 6.0. You got to see it to believe it, right? But the craziest thing about this is that in the skies in Greece, after this earthquake happened, this is what appeared in the sky. I want you to look really closely because this is the same picture from a different angle. What does that look like? An angel appeared in the sky after this earthquake. A large angel, by the way. Look at that. And it's not a silhouette of nothing. It looks like a being with light. No clouds. It's not the sun that's doing it. It's a being. Clearly an angel, a very large one at that. So what's going on in our world today is the craziest thing that we've ever seen because the veil is thinning and Jesus is coming. We are getting to a point to where, like, to be completely honest with y'all, dude, like, none of what's happening in life makes sense to what life was like before a certain point. Like, we are literally heading towards Armageddon. We are truly heading towards the end of the world. And I would have never, like, growing up, thought that the world would be how it is today. And everyone is seeing it on the world stage. This is crazy. And prayers to anyone who was affected, lives lost. I don't think there was any lives lost or any casualties, but any property damage and things like that, because this is insane. An angel appeared after an earthquake.
Alright, y'all know. I gotta let y'all know these videos are for entertainment purposes only. And I've been telling you guys about Project BB. Is that an example of what's to come? We're gonna keep continuing.
And then all the other signs, bro. Like, slow down.
So y'all not gonna tell me that this ain't the Avatar movie in real life?
What? Again, y'all, I get these videos. I don't watch them at first. I don't watch them, so I'm seeing this for the first time with y'all. But what? This AI or is this?
I could have sworn I seen that dude in the Avatar do something like that, y'all. Like, y'all see this? Look at the giants, man. Look at it. So they were not exaggerating in the movie at all. So why are we paying to go see a movie when we got the real life deal over here? These boys are about to wrestle. Look at the way that they're moving, y'all. He literally looks like one of the dudes from Avatar. Look at him. Look how blue he is. Wow. Look, even the referees are giant too. Oh my God, he just picked them up by the pinky. By his pinky? So if this was a real live Avatar, why couldn't they hire these boys for the movie, man? It would be a lot more interesting.
What tribe is this? And they are abnormally large.
I mean, look at this movie, y'all. Y'all not gonna tell me that's not an Avatar? My phone shook as soon as he hit the ground. These boys are the South Sudanese giants, and you can tell like their complexion is completely different. They have like a blue-black type of indigo pigment to them. But this is exactly who the Avatar movie is about, y'all. You guys can clearly see it in them. The shift is here, y'all. Wake up. Let's get it. Peace out.
What y'all think?
What if I told you all the presidents, and I mean all of them, were still...
Okay, hold on. Let me light up before you get to that point, buddy. I have a feeling this is about to get deep, y'all. So do whatever you gotta do to, you know what I mean? But this is what I gotta do, y'all. Yeah, let's see.
Still alive. But I wasn't going to just speculate on it. I was going to prove it. Here's Teddy Roosevelt. Here's Robin Williams. And that's both of their wives. And here's Andrew Jackson and his wife. And, well, what if we paired a younger picture with Miss Jackson with Miss Maxwell? Do you think that they might just fit pretty pretty well down to the lips, the nose, and eye placement. And what if this goes back to our very first president and his wife, Martha? Funny how he looks a little more feminine than her. And a subscriber, Samantha, pointed out the resemblance of Glenn Close and George Washington. Funny, Glenn, especially spelled like Glenn Close, Glenn. It's a funny name for a girl. You want to see something even funnier? Here's Glenn Close's husband, and, well, do you recognize him? How about now? That's Martha Washington.
Holy shit.
Martha Washington. And I'm going to stop after this one for a second. Here's the 25th president, William McKinley, and I couldn't help but notice how identical he looked to Dumb and Dumber star.
I don't know, the chin is a little off, man.
Jeff Daniels. But when the first time I ever happened to see this, they started talking about Dumb and Dumber randomly on the TV in the very first second. And you know what's even funnier than that is how he's got a little mark right there. Good old President McKinley. And oh, look at that. So does Jeff Daniels.
I
did
don't
a
know.
10-minute video on this that I'm testing out for the subscribers of mine. Because if anything's going to get censored and shut down and give me account bans and strikes and warnings, it's this one. And let me tell you what that whole video is about. It's how they're not human. Here's Alec Baldwin and President Fillmore. And I say they're not human, and they tell us what they are. Just like the Book of Enoch says, fallen angels are referred to as stars. Go watch the 10-minute video. I'll release it eventually, but I need to test the waters because it's a doozy, and I think it explains exactly what's going on. But of course, all this is for entertainment purposes. I'm sure that they all just are doppelgangers.
A lot of videos keep calling back to either Tartaria or
What's
Fallen
that?
Angels.
Oh, people are finding out that a lot of the water that are flooding areas isn't just from rain. What? Tell me more. Yeah, people are finding out that the floods that are happening around the world aren't just happening from the rain. And more specifically, the water itself is coming up from the ground. It's not even really from...
Have y'all heard this? Y'all let me know in the comments below. I haven't heard about water coming up from the ground. Now, from what I understand, back when the Great Flood happened, the Great Deluge, or whatever you want to call it, waters came from above and below. So, I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know.
The rain they're finding out, and they're recording, such as a woman in Michigan just recorded water coming up from the ground and flooding her area. Oh, goody! Something eerie is going on, so people have decided to do their own investigating. And luckily, some people are finding out that a lot of this water and flooding in areas isn't from rain. No, it's coming up from the ground.
Just in case I have to redo this, the volume might be a little off, but I'm hoping it's recording right now. It's not registering in the system, so we're going to keep going to find out.
And they have video proof of this. I love it. Let's be careful out there with this water rising from the ground out of nowhere. Okay, then.
I have a history book from 1903 that just admitted to the start of whitewashing American history. Within this period, too, there has been a gradual but constant shifting of the point of view from which the history of a country is regarded, and of the methods employed in teaching it. Descriptions of battles and of movements of armies have come to be considered of less importance, and the social conditions and industries of the people of far greater importance than they formerly were. I'd like to point out this is 1903. There has been no World War yet. The battles that they're referring to that they don't think are as important to talk about is going to be against Native Americans and the Civil War. And they make it sound like they're just not telling you like all the details of the plans, but they're not telling you how many people they killed. They're not telling you how they killed these people. They're not telling you how brutal it was. They're just telling you there was a war. That's all you need to know. There was a little tussle. That's all you need to know. And that was more than 100 years ago. So imagine all the shit we don't know now.
It's just my personal opinion. Every single WAR that has happened has not been for the reason we were told. WAR is big business. And that's all it is, business.
So this all should be the raging Mississippi River. Right that I'm standing in the middle of. And that he's standing in the middle of. And this is generally an island coming up out of the water. It is absolutely so foggy that you can't see a whole lot, but it's incredible.
You know what's going on around the
how
world?
low the river is, as this has always been the bottom of the river. The mighty Mississippi. This is how low it is right now, due to the lack of rain and everything, snowfall up north, and all of the above. This is crazy. Like, I'm literally standing in the bottom of the Mississippi River. That's awesome.
I don't know if that's a wise thing to do. If that's what's going on.
Look at him go. Oh, yeah. He's made it. Awesome. Now, it does say you cannot climb the big tower, but you can definitely walk around it. We can get over there. I got a dog that doesn't like to.
Oh, that was some good coffee.
I already slipped on the mud back there, so I'm going to stay here. But how cool is this? Standing in the Mississippi.
What's going on in this world, y'all? Now let's read this. If slavery in America was banned in 1865 and the photography was used since 1839, then where are the pictures from the late 1800s of black slaves disembarking from ships onto U.S. shores? Good question. Good question. Remember, everything you see may not be what you see.
Sasquatch is not a monkey in the woods. These are people. This is a culture. They have their own language. Yo, Quan, there's something called samurai chatter. You can pull this up on YouTube.
Samurai chatter. I've never heard of that, y'all. Hey Google, what is samurai chatter?
Samurai chatter refers to a specific type of alleged Bigfoot vocalization. The term was coined to describe recordings from the early 1970s known as the Sierra Sounds, captured by Ron Moorhead and Al Berry. These sounds are
Okay, well, let's see. It's a real thing, huh?
This is what me and my homies heard when we was out there. And in between these talks, we heard, help. Help me. When he put up the samurai chatter, we sent the footage to linguistic experts.
Hold on. Let's try something else. Hey Google, play me an example of samurai chatter.
To capture the spirit of samurai chatter, here is a scene using traditional phrasing. A standoff. Samurai A, stop. Who are you to cross my path? Onushi wa nanimono da. Samurai B, I am Hikozaemon. Step aside or become rust on my blade. Watashi wa Hikozaemon de gozaru. Tachi no sabi tanare. Asterisk. Samurai A, naive. I shall send you to hell. Asterisk amai.
Okay. I don't know if they speaking Japanese in this, but hey, we're gonna keep
They
going.
say human beings don't have the tools in their body to reproduce this talk. When they put up the samurai chatter, it's gonna show you.
Y'all look into that and tell me.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Mr. Historical's done it again. People, I told you about the caves, and you didn't believe me. Oh, shit. Was it safe? Is it huge? Me? Why can't you? Oh, you son of a bitch. No, wait! Fucking hell! What the hell is this place? Mine didn't it? This is like a storage facility, isn't it? Where's that one go? Something.
I wouldn't be down there.
Solid concrete. Solid concrete. Pillars like that. This one's weird, isn't it? Like, oh, you son of a bitch. Shiny torch on the bottom thing. What, you think you're flooding water down here or something? Oh, we got your ass. We got your ass now. And what a day. Someone was hanging from them, innit? How else did it feel?
All of this is underground.
It can't be, because then it would get flooded.
That's crazy. What's under our feet?
Can someone please tell me what this sickness is going around? I mean, it's a cough, it's a runny nose, it's a sore throat, it's fatigue, it is can't sleep. It is all of the above times 5. And it lasts forever. Been dealing with it since like...
Have any of you guys been experiencing anything like that? I know my son's been telling me he hasn't been feeling all right with the cough and, temperature around 100. Y'all let me know in the comments. Is this something, where you watching from? Like, I haven't gone through any of this. It seems like it's more on the West Coast.
That's Thursday. My wife been dealing with since Monday. I'm feeling a little bit better. Finally had to take my wife to the doctor yesterday. But what is it? What is this? Is this fluvid? Flu and COVID combined? Is this something else? Is this COVID 2025? Tell me what this is. I feel like everybody around me is getting sick. If you know, please let me know what it is and how to prevent it from coming back.
Yeah, I'm healthy. How y'all doing out there?
Just got down off the mountain. I didn't find the piggies. I checked everywhere.
Do y'all see? I don't know if y'all see my cursor. Y'all see the size of that spider? I did see this before, y'all, but dude, are you kidding me? Hell no, I'm arachnophobic myself. No, thank you.
Just got down off the mountain. I didn't find the piggies. I checked everywhere. Checked high.
You got found.
Checked low. I climbed in every little hole. Didn't find them. So hopefully they linked back up with their mom in the herd, and they're off enjoying their life. I hope they make it. But sorry to everybody that I couldn't find them. I really think they need some saving, but it's up to nature now. Have a good day.
Poor guy.
I want you to watch what happens when I type in Revelation 9:11 in Google and then click on images. And let's look at this very first one. They were ruled by a king, the angel of the abyss. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon. And then scroll over and look at this very next one, Revelation 9:11, angel of the abyss. Does he look familiar to you? No, we'll get back to him
That's
in a second.
Elvis.
But first, I want to revisit Revelation 9:11. They had a king
I
over
thought
them,
he
which
was
is
evil.
the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in Hebrew is Abaddon. Now, I couldn't help but make the connection of Revelation 9:11 and the bottomless pit. It reminded me of something else I've seen. The 9/11 memorial of 2 missing buildings, for some reason, has a pit. Does that seem a little odd to anyone? And well, I couldn't help but think that his inauguration is starting on January 19th, or 119, or 9/11 backwards. And hey, he was the 45th and 47th president. 45th and the 47th. And I don't know about you, but the January 19th or 119 start date and the candlelight dinner and the Liberty and the Starlight Ball couldn't help but remind me of something. I was reminded of the Statue of Liberty. And well, you know who the Statue of Liberty is, right? I mean, you've seen these comparisons, right, of this painting and the statue and how this 1848 statue looks.
What y'all think? Statue of Satan?
America, this is a serious message. Anyhow, I find out you're still eating glizzes.
Who out here still eat hot dogs?
Oh, you son of a wiener. America, can somebody tell me how long have you been eating glizzes? What about the children? Somebody think of the children. Don't tell me that you give this to the kids. Oh, you son of a wiener. Do you want to know if human DNA is found in hot dogs? Yeah, but that's good. That's real good. Listen to this. Oh my ditty, about 2% bread on. Now this shouldn't even be on here. Anyhow, you say yes. Bread on. Can dogs eat hot dogs? No. Dogs cannot eat hot dogs. Why? People are worried about eating burgers. Bread on. You gotta watch those glizzes.
Oh boy, watch those glizzies.
Listen carefully. The true Jesus was a teacher of freedom, not religion. But centuries later, rulers twisted his story for control. Fact 1. In 325 AD, the Council of Nicaea decided which Gospels to keep and which to burn. The words of Thomas, Mary Magdalene and others erased. Why? Because they revealed your direct connection to spirit. Fact 2. Pagan holidays like Saturnalia and Sol Invictus were rebranded as Christmas and Easter. They mixed lies with truth to control time itself. Fact 3. Popes and kings turned salvation into a business. Tithes, indulgences, and fear became tools of power. Fact 4. They painted Jesus as European, erasing his true roots in the Middle East and Africa so that power would look white and holy. Fact 5. They erased the sacred feminine. Mary Magdalene, once teacher and companion, was labeled a sinner to strip women of spiritual authority. They didn't just rewrite history, they rewrote your memory. Jesus never built a church, he built awakening. They stole it, but the fire still lives inside you.
Wow. Wow. What y'all think? All right, this was taken obviously in Cancun, Mexico. Now, again, we talked about these AI videos, but all of the digging I did into this, it hasn't coming up AI. Now, I'm going to get the program. I'm going to download that program on my laptop that can have AI, that has the ability to analyze videos and photos to determine whether it's AI generated or not. I don't have that ability now, but y'all tell me what do y'all think about this. I mean, and if this is crazy, y'all. I don't know. I mean,
a dark, scaly humanoid perched on a Mexico City rooftop. Its long fingers grip the metal edges as its unnatural, bulbous eyes scan the crowd below. Suddenly, listen to that sound. This isn't a frog. This isn't a mask. Watch as it slams its fists against the roof, metal warping like tinfoil under its strength. The people scream, but it doesn't flee. It watches them, studying, calculating. Now ask yourself, why is it here? Why now? And most terrifying of all, why does it seem so angry? Comment below, would you run?
Timing is everything. Why now? The past 2 years, it's been a lot of the craziest stuff that's gone on within the past 50 years. All the stuff they kept saying wasn't real, it's turning out to be real. Y'all tell me what's really going on. Is this, like, what is it? Spielberg got the disclosure thing coming out. What are they really trying to tell us? They prepping us for something? The movies has been telling these TV shows, these miniseries, you guys just have to pay attention, man.
Or would you stand frozen, waiting for it to look back at you? Want me to drop more leaked footage? The kind that keeps you up at night? Let me know.
I'm not saying it's real, but I'm not saying it's not real.
And welcome back to Savat's End Times News, Biblical Prophecy News channel. Whatever. This is just a crash course of who Samyaza and Azazel is. We're going to go through this extremely fast because I'm about ready to go on live. Let's begin. Who is Samyaza and Azazel? Number one, let's begin with Samyaza. Number one, he's a chief. He's a chief of the Watchers. Samyaza is named as the leader of the 200 rebellious Watchers in the book of Enoch, Enoch chapter 6, verse 7. Hey, we Mervin. Number two, Pact. He made the pact. Hold on. He made a pact on Mount Hermon. He convinced the other Watchers to swear a binding curse so none could back out of descending to earth to defile themselves with women. Wormins. Now, check this out real quick. We Mervin. We gotta Merv. But I want to mention something right here. Mount Hermon? Yeah, you ever heard of Paramount? You know them little stars that's coming down? Yeah, go check it out. Keep it Mervin. Number three, he's a father. He fathered the giants and the Nephilim, also the Eliod and the Nephilim. Look it up. He led the Watchers in taking human wives, producing the Nephilim, giants who corrupted and devoured mankind. You can find that in Genesis 6, verse 4, and Enoch chapter 7. Moving on. Number four, he's a teacher. He taught forbidden knowledge. Samyaza taught enchantments, root cuttings, occult plant use, and sorcery, opening the door to witchcraft. Number five, he's an OG. He's the original gangster. He's the original fallen angel rebellion. His rebellion predates the flood. He is the archetype for fallen angels in nearly every ancient tradition. Number six, he's bound. He's bound and imprisoned. Enoch, Jubilees, and other texts say Samyaza was bound by Yahuwah, cast into darkness under the earth until the final judgment. Number seven, OG got kids. We already talked about it. Right here, that he's a father, but we gotta go back into that. His children destroyed each other. As punishment, Yahuwah decreed the Nephilim, his offspring, would destroy each other in battle and by the flood. That's also found in Enoch chapter 10. Number 8, lust. Okay? His sin was not just lust. He broke the species barrier, corrupting all flesh not just by shaboodling, but by I done already told you to stop making fun of me when I'm trying to pronounce these words. Quit playing with me. Heifer. He broke the species barrier, corrupting all flesh not just by shaboodling, but by hybridization, and teaching forbidden knowledge. Number 9, he's feared. He's feared even by his own watchers. When judgment came, his followers begged Enoch to intercede for them, but it was too late. You can find that in Enoch chapter 13. Listen, I don't care what none of y'all say, because none of y'all pastors talking about this. And I know y'all can talk about, oh, Pastor Stephen Darby was talking about this. Man, that's another topic for another day, okay? Moving on. Number 10, prototype. He is a prototype for the anti-Messiah. In apocalyptic literature, Semyaza's rebellion is a prophetic shadow of the final end times Antichrist system, mixing the holy with the profane. Moving on. Azazel. This dude right here, y'all crazy. Y'all think Semyaza bad, but Azazel, obviously he had the worst punishment. Okay? Hear me out. He is, number 1, the GOAT. All y'all people be calling your favorite athletes the GOAT. Y'all don't even know what y'all saying, bro. Y'all really don't know. Whenever you say, oh, he's the greatest of all time, no, they saying that he represents Satan, Lucifer. I know we talking about Azazel, but I'm saying they represent, let's just keep it moving. Azazel equals the GOAT demon, also known as the scapegoat. You can find that in scripture. There's something in scripture, I think it's either in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, where they talk about the scapegoat. They talking directly about Azazel. I lie to you not. Number 1, Azazel. The name means strong one against Yah, or goat of departure, linked to the scapegoat ritual. Oh, it's in Leviticus 16, where one goat is sent into the wilderness to Azazel. Number 2, he's a chief. He's the chief corrupter in Enoch. See, hold on. What y'all need to understand is when the watchers fell, Semyaza was the leader of the whole thing, but each one had a section. Hear me out. Let me see how much time I got. All right, we good on time. Each one had their own little separate crew. It was like, let's say there was 200 that came down. They split up in their own thing. Yeah, Semyaza was the one that was in charge of all of this. But Azazel, Kadrel, Gadrel, all of them people, they had their own little set, their little group, their little minions. Okay, moving on. Number 2 is a chief corrupter. He taught men how to make swords, knives, shields, breastplates, and he's the origin of weapons of war, found in Enoch chapter 8. And I keep trying to tell y'all don't want to believe me. Lockheed Martin.
Wow.
Northrop Grumman.
Wow.
Listen, I'm not finna get this account nuked, okay? But y'all need to go do your research.
You getting close.
Number 3, seduction.
You might get me in trouble.
He taught seduction and adornment, introduced cosmetics, them fake eyelashes, jewelry, myrrhs, and bracelets, teaching women the beautifications that led to greater corruption and shaboodling sin.
So he was the ones that taught these thoughts how to be thoughts, huh?
I'll tell you, y'all women's wearing this makeup, y'all better cut it out real quick. Because I'm telling you, when these watchers come, they're going to be like, oh, cool. She's wearing fake eyelashes, the fake nails, the fake makeup, the fake hair, the fake everything. Oh, these are the women's that I taught all of this stuff to, so they must be attracted to me. They must want me. You think I'm capping? He created all that stuff. Mac store. Why don't you look up the origins of Mac? You know what? I ain't got time for that. Moving on. Number 5, Blame. His blame is unique. Enoch 10 verses 8, it says, to Azazel ascribe all sin. He is blamed for the spread of rebellion and wickedness on earth. Number 6, he's bound. This one I got trouble with. Let me make sure I got enough time. Oh, we got 7 minutes on the clock. Hold up. He's bound. Azazel is bound hand and foot, cast into darkness into the deserts of Judea. Listen, a lot of y'all gonna disagree with me. I'm trying to tell you, that's what's at the ice. That's what's in the ice wall. Helpful. Covered with jagged stones until the day with judgment. Enoch chapter 10. Without too much time, because I'm about to go live. The reason why I say that I struggle with the bound, that they both Number 6, Semyaza is bound because in Enoch it says that Semyaza is bound for 70 generations. But homeboy is bound, period. Azazel, he not coming. He's going straight to the lake of fire. But Semyaza, they coming back for 20 to reenact 24 verses 30, Matthew 24 verse 37. Moving on. Number 7, linked. He's linked to Satan, but not the same. In Enoch, Azazel is not Satan or Lucifer, but a distinct high-ranking rebel watcher. Later traditions sometimes blur the two. Okay? And that's another thing. I have it in my archives. We'll get to that another day. Come on, we're moving on. Number 8, his offspring and spirits remain. Number 8, offsprings. Okay? After the flood, the spirits of Azazel's children, the Nephilim, became the unclean spirits, also known as sirens, demons, all that stuff that plagued mankind.
They try to say mermaids and sirens aren't real, huh?
You can find that in Enoch chapter 15 verses 16. But also, off the dome, it also says in Genesis 6 verses 4 that there were giants in those days and after. For all you people saying that the Nephilim is no longer here,
spirits,
I ain't got time for you. Number 9, outcasts. The archetype of the ultimate outcast. The Day of Atonement scapegoat ritual represents Azazel, sent away, bearing the sins of the people into the wilderness of chaos. Let me see how much time we got. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got 1 minute left. Hold on. End times. Number 10. Final judgment. Right here. Number 10. End time. Final judgment still pending. Revelation hints that when the abyss, bottomless pit is open, those who were bound like Azazel are released for end times torment and destruction. This is General Savat, over and out.
Yeah, how y'all feel about this little quick lesson of Semyaza and Azazel? Like, what are they doing at CERN? I'm just saying, y'all. We're going to keep it going. This is crazy. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. That's how we're going to end that right there. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. These have been some of the craziest videos. And this is how we're going to end 2025. So I hope everyone has what some considers a happy new year. And see you on the other side. Peace out.